Madan Dilawar, Minister of Education, was a minister on the Treasury bench. He is non-compromising. He will never bargain with his principles. He is very tough. Don't be misled by his smile. Shri Heeralal Nagar has independent charge of energy. Another Heera in his area. Honorable, respectful Kalpana Devi ji, legislator from Ladpura. It has been a very important constituency. Earlier veterans had represented it, and I'm sorry, we are sitting here. She is in big. So most important person. Shri Sandeep Sharma, I share deep common with him. MLA Kota South. Distinguished guests, and of course, faculty members who make this institution what it is today in the eyes of the world at large. Members of the staff, proud parents, and most important, for whom I am here, dear students. कोटा में ओम का उच्चारण तो बनता है, ओम. I say so because Kota has unique position in the parliamentary history of this country. Honorable Speaker Lok Sabha Shri Om Birla has the distinction to be in the second term as the Speaker consecutively. Now someone will still immediately ask, Dr. Balram Jakar was also a Speaker consecutively for 2 terms from 80 to 1989. What is special about Kota? Taking a cue from the Honorable Governor about APJ Kalam, name being elaborated, Dr. Balram Jakar was first elected from Punjab, Firozpur, and then elected from Rajasthan Seeker for his 2 terms. Our Om Birla has been elected from this constituency. So, Kota has a unique position. I am sure everyone will agree. Good. Friends, for me it's a moment of immense pride to be amidst youthful energy, inquisitive minds, and pioneering spirit of the Indian Institute of Information Technology. I extend my heartiest congratulations to all the graduating students, their dedicated faculty members, their proud family members, and I salute the dynamic leadership of IIIT Kota. A convocation in the life of a student walking out of the institute with the tag of being an alumnus is a milestone development. Time to be ever cherished. Convocation marks the harvest of perseverance, the fruition of your discipline, and signals your unwavering pursuit of excellence. From within the sands and soils of Rajasthan, IIIT Kota is helping forge the foundation of digital India, now a global need. Friends, it is not merely imparting technical knowledge, it is much beyond. It is shaping the contours of a new confident and technologically sovereign India. convocation is far more than beginning. It is consequential expedition called life. Friends, this is more than a ceremonial passage. Remember, learning never ends. दीक्षांत शिक्षांत नहीं है, शिक्षा का अंत कभी नहीं होता है. I am reminded of a philosopher before Socrates, Heraclitus. He reflected, the only constant in life is change. And he buttressed it by an illustration. The same person cannot enter the same river twice. You have to change, but to change for the better, you have to engage in constant learning, and it graduates at one time into self-learning. Friends, you are taking leap in the larger public domain, but look at the timing of it. Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity, is rightly perceived as favorite global investment and opportunity destination. By whom? By institutions like International Monetary Fund, as also other entities. You would have noticed all around in Bharat an aura of hope and possibility. With exponential economic upsurge, phenomenal infrastructural growth, deep technological penetration, to name only just a few. But in this overall scenario, friends, my young friends, my dear friends, India's greatest wealth today is not its resources in oil, mineral or otherwise. It is you, the youth of this country. With nearly 65% of our population being under the age of 35. And let me tell you, the median age in India is 29 years. Compare it with China 37, US 38, and Japan 48. We possess a demographic advantage that is envy of the entire world. But what does it mean to us? We have to steer our minds. We have to deeply reflect. We need to take a resolve. We need to make a commitment. The commitment is, let us avail and fructify this great opportunity that is once in history, not in centuries. India is blessed with this opportunity. Let us go into it. Now an opportunity must realize the challenges. The challenge is beyond economy size. Our economy size is commendable. In last 10 years, the jump has been of 7 points. Very difficult to traverse a fragile economy to such a developed economy at number 4. On way to becoming third very shortly. That will continue. Maybe some can rationalize it also with our large population of 1.4 billion. But you as listening minds, thinking minds, future of India, you must have to work to ensure fast northward multiple times hike in our per capita income. We are capable of it. You have to think about it. You have to understand. I am sure you will achieve. And you must emerge as leaders in ethical artificial intelligence. Let me reflect briefly which matters to you. Disruptive technologies, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain, machine learning and the kind are far more significant and epochal than industrial revolutions. These technologies can be regulated, harnessed and positively unleashed only with your contribution. And therefore the challenges that emanate, you in this institute and working out of it to create that into opportunities. Just imagine where we are heading. We never thought India will be amongst single-digit countries focusing on quantum computing, green hydrogen mission, global digital infrastructure. These are areas where you can contribute. Our cyber security protocols must ensure privacy with dignity. It is something which has to be resolved with every changing time. Our digital platforms must serve as public goods for the entire world. Look at the headway we have made in UPI. It's a global buzzword. The world is looking at India, how to effect digitization. You all must be aware, the World Bank president said, what India has achieved in digitization, technological penetration, is not normally achievable in 4 decades plus. India has done it in 6 years. But we are getting into a new era, an era of new nationalism. Technological leadership is the new frontier of the patriotism. We have to be world leaders in this. The battleground of the 21st century is no longer land or sea. Gone are those days of conventional warfare also. Our prowess, our power has to be determined by code, cloud and cyber. And for that, you have a great role to play. Nations will no longer be compromised or colonized by armies. But armies now have been replaced by algorithms. Sovereignty will not be lost through invasions, but through dependence on foreign digital infrastructure. You must have seen, if we get technology-driven equipment from outside, that country has a power to bring standstill our equipment, also in defense. The general will bear me out. And therefore, the work on your table will ever keep on increasing. You'll always have work to serve the society. India, once global leader, cannot afford to be at rest just being a passive user nation of borrowed technologies. Earlier we used to wait for technology. The gap was decades. In my generation, it was narrowed down to years. It came to months. It has now come to weeks. But why? We should be exporting it. We must rise as architects of our own digital destiny and also influence the destiny of other nations. And for that, my dear friends, our coders, data scientists, blockchain innovators,